Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today's video is when you get jealous seeing them with a girl. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. A dull, throbbing ache settled deep in your chest. A familiar and unwelcome guest. Jealousy. You'd been watching them for the last 10 minutes, trying and failing to look casual as you nursed a lukewarm soda. Bakugou Katsuki and Kirishima, your boyfriends, were currently engaged in a laugh-filled conversation with a cheerful-looking girl from the support course. She was animated, gesturing wildly, with a wrench in one hand, and they were giving her their full undivided attention. You knew it was irrational. You knew it was the remnants of past insecurities, rearing their ugly heads. They were just talking about some modification to Kirishima's hero costume, a gear adjustment for Bakugo's gauntlets, something totally mundane. But the way Kirishima's bright grin seemed to widen, just for her, the way Bakugo, usually so guarded, had his arms crossed loosely, and a faint, almost soft smirk playing on his lips as she spoke. It felt like a tiny, sharp pinprick to your heart. They never look at me like that in public. A little voice whispered, ignoring all the times they look at you, and more. You couldn't take the sight anymore. You set your soda down, a little too firmly on the coffee table, the clatter drawing a momentary glance from a nearby student, but not from them. You picked up your backpack. I'm going to head to the dorms, he mumbled, loud enough for them to hear, hoping they would. I forgot I had a thing to do. Bakugo, mid-sentence, about the integrity of inferior metal alloys, stopped. His crimson eyes finally flicked over to you, a slight furrow in his brow. What? No. Kirishima, who had been nodding enthusiastically, turned with a confused frown. Moyan, what's up? We were going to meet after this. Yeah, well, it came up suddenly. He replied, your voice thin and brittle. He didn't meet their eyes, focusing instead on zipping up a pocket that was already zipped. I'll see you guys later. Before they could press you, you practically bolted out of the common area and through the courtyard, the air feeling suddenly too thick and suffocating. You were slumped up in your bed, in the dorm room, scrolling aimlessly on your phone, trying to drown out the silence. You hadn't made it 5 minutes before a distinctive rapid knock, a series of 3 hard taps, followed by 2 softer ones, sounded at your door. Bakugo's knock. Go away, you called out, immediately regretting the childish tone. The door swung open anyway. Bakugo stood there, leaning against the frame, his expression a careful mixture of annoyance and something that looked suspiciously like concern. Trailing him was Kirishima, who looked genuinely worried, his signature spiky hair a little flat from the speed at which they must have traveled. Don't tell us to go away, damn it, Bakugo grumbled, pushing himself off the doorframe and walking toward you. Stop acting like a toddler, throwing a fit. We know something is wrong, Moyan, Kirishima said, gently, closing the door behind them. He came around the bed and sat on the edge, his knee brushing against your hip. You never just leave like that. Talk to us. You avoided their gaze, letting your hair fall forward. There's nothing to talk about. I told you, I had something to do. Bakugo scoffed, planting his hands on his hips. Bullshit. You ran because of that support course girl. The directness hit you like a punch, and you flinched, biting your lip. I don't know what you're talking about. Kirishima sighed, taking your hand in his, his thumb tracing soothing circles on your skin. Hey, don't lie to us, sweetheart. We know that look. We've seen it before. You got jealous, right? didn't you? The compassionate tone was your undoing. A hot wave of shame and frustration washed over you. Your eyes started to sting. It's stupid, okay? You chugged out, pulling your hand away and wrapping your arms around yourself. It's so stupid and irrational, and I hate myself for it. You guys looked so happy talking to her, and you never look at me like that. Not in front of everyone. And she's so clever and useful, and I just. Bakugou moved then, quick and decisive. He didn't yell. Instead, he sat down hard on the other side of the bed, reaching out and tucking a strand of hair behind your ear. Stop. Just stop right now, he ordered, his voice low, a gravely rumble that sent a tremor through you. Listen to me, you idiot. That was Mizushima. She was helping us brainstorm a new vent system for my gloves. It was literally a technical meeting. Yeah, and she's super cool and smart about gear. But that's it. Kirishima added. She's not you, babe. She's not the one we come back to. She's not the one we talk about our dreams with. Bakugou joined in. You think a random girl from the support course could make us ditch you? Get a great point on. If we had to choose between hanging out with her and her dumb wrenches and you in a movie, you know damn well what we would pick. A tear slipped down your cheek. But it's just hard sometimes, being the one between you two. You're both so. So what? Loud and intense? Idiots for anyone but you. Bakugo finished. We love you, Ayan. Kirishima murmured. And we're a package deal. And you're the most important part of our package. Your feelings matter, even the irrational jealous ones. Don't hide them from us. And don't worry about anyone else. You're ours. Get that through your thick skull. Got it? He managed a watery laugh. Got it. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. Don't be. Just let us love you. And don't be sad. Okay? Now, let's talk about what movie we're watching tonight, huh? Baku grunted in agreement, pulling you tighter. And you're not moving from this bed for the rest of the night. You were sandwiched between them, feeling their warmth, their solid presence, and their undeniable devotion. Okay, sounds perfect. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye.